from Jan Bueno, Kumagkao.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
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 I know you guys are very busy. Thank you also for accommodating vloggers in your day. Um,
Always.
siguro ang question ko, one is, of course, kasama si Psalms David sa episode nyo this weekend. Can you tell us why is he like the lone person na lalaki? Is he gonna be like the point of view of a guy? Is that what is supposedly yung function niya?
Psalms David is in the, kasi Psalms David is in the core group, but he won't be guesting or he won't be in front of the camera for womanhood. He's always part of the creative process.
Always part of the core group, yeah.
Ganun naman kami, nakaikot lang ang responsibilities.
Okay. But would that have been like a good thing to do? Of course, I'm sure womanhood can be talked about by women, but how can it be talked about, by men?
That's a good question. Yesterday, in one of the mini press cons, me and Ben Alves was part of the interview, and he said that it was very important that men should watch this episode kasi hindi lang this is according to him, and this might not be exactly what he said, but the spirit of it is like this, that men usually have male inspirations. You look up to a male figure kasi lalaki ka. But it's so important, and it shouldn't be locked into that only. The male energy, the men should also, look up to these strong women as inspiration as well. It's very important. Hindi lang para sa kanya, hindi lang basta inaakit sa pedestal ang babae. But sabi niya, we as men should also walk beside them. Side by side with them. It's a different point of view if you walk side by side, pantay kayo with the other sex.
Okay. My next question. Actually, this is all for you, guys. Was it womanhood in a sense, in general? Would talk also about getting married and also bearing children. Has there been any pressure for anybody, like any person that would talk in that particular episode that was pressured to actually had to have ceremonies of marriage, and also had to have the pressure of bearing a child just so they could actually feel that they are women?
Actually, well, we are a healthy mix in the group. The core group, Anna, Ben, Mikoy, Psalms, myself, and everybody in the department, we really brainstormed about the women that were gonna come on to the platform because we really wanted to show people the beauty of different women coming on. We did talk about how, for example, motherhood has shaped us, but not necessarily because what you're saying is there's a lot of there's a lot of pressure coming from the society about it's true, it's valid. I mean, I've heard that countless of times, 'di ba? Ilang taon ka na, hindi ka pa ba mag-aasawa? Ilang taon ka na, wala ka pang anak. Yung parang it's kind of derogatory in a sense, but when we talked about these things, it felt more empowering. Than nobody really felt like it was important to reach a certain status quo to be able to call yourself a powerful woman, or to be able to say that I've completed my womanhood. So there are also other topics that are going to be discussed in the episode that I feel are of most importance, especially when it comes to approaching the craft of the actor and being a woman at that, and the challenges that we go through when we are approaching the roles that we're given. So, ganun siya.
How about Andrea and Thea? Have you ever had people ask you, "Hey guys, you're not getting any younger. Are you are they trying to like egg you to get married and also bear children?"
Sa akin, wala pa namang nag-pressure talaga. Hindi ko pa naman na-feel yung gano'n. Although siguro baka hindi na ako na-pressure kasi I've always wanted naman na magkaroon ng family. Parang gusto ko nga, parang goal ko talaga young eh. So, yun, hindi ko rin na-feel yung pressure. Pero I get yung ganyan. Nakakakita ko, may mga friends din akong ganyan. Yung parang, bakit kailangan may certain age, di ba? Para magpakasal or para magkaroon ng anak. Meron talagang ibang girls na ayaw pa talaga nila. I mean, they're not ready. And for me, maganda yun. Yung nire-respect talaga nila kung ano yung nararamdaman nila. Hindi sila nagpapa-pressure sa ibang tao. Parang talagang kung ano yung gusto nila, they go for it.
For me naman, my sisters, bunso kasi ako eh. So my sisters, they always tease me to get married, but it's just teasing. And I think it's one of their ways to make kulit na rin sa akin kasi malayo kami sa isa't isa. And yeah, I think motherhood is, for some, it's a very sensitive topic also because I have a lot of friends who've been trying for years, and you know, we should just respect each other's space when it comes to that and decision. Because I also know some people who, like Andrea said, ayaw din na maging mother. So we need to respect that as a woman and as a person itself. Kahit mga lalaki, they shouldn't pressure their wives if ayaw ng asawa nila. So I think it's also a topic to be talked about before, you know, getting into a very serious relationship or getting married, kasi that can be a bigger problem in the future talaga. So yeah, I just really suggest to have respect and an open mind when it comes to motherhood and the topic.
All right, thank you so much.
Next question from Albert Abilido of Chicanet. Brian.
Hey!
Hello?
Sorry na kami. But good afternoon and congratulations for the successful run. How do you feel? Ayan. So my question is, charot. Parang beautiful kasi yung ano nyo, yung pic nyo, nakakaloka. Ganyan. Pero anong tag dito? Was there a time ba na kinailangan yung ipaglaban yung pagiging babae nyo for a certain position or for a certain principle sa buhay nyo?
I had that time where I was competing for Miss Eco International, and then it was held kasi in Egypt, so they have a different culture. What happened kasi is there's an incident where our group leaders who are all male, because sabi nga dun na bawal daw magtrabaho mga babae. So okay, respect naman kami dun sa lahat. But there was this group leader who was in my group. He was our group leader. And he gave us the wrong information of a location. And then when we arrived, technically we arrived late to the right location because we didn't know. So we were told na may deduction daw kami from our score sa competition. And it just really made me shocked because alam ko naman hindi namin kasalanan eh. We were all punctual. Every girl in my group were all punctual at the said location that he gave for the first time. So I was silent pa at first. I didn't want to talk about it yet. I didn't talk to the other girls yet. But I've heard the girls, you know, like, it's not our fault naman, so it's okay. Yung ibang girls kasi mas chill. Ako kasi, I really wanted to win. So it was a big deal for me. So afterwards, the group leader approached me and asked me bakit daw tahimik ako. So I told him naman, like, you need to stand up for what you did. Like, I don't want to get deduction points and lose a crown and be first runner up because of your mistake or second runner up because of your mistake. I'm not gonna allow you that. So sabi niya na he's gonna talk to the owner. But what he told to the owner is that I was shouting at him daw. And apparently, males daw in their country get offended when a woman talks back. So technically naman, in my case, I was just giving him the real reasons to justify a deduction of, scoring. And it's important for me because I wanted to win the crown for my country. It wasn't just for myself. So ayun, I explained myself to the owner as well, and I told them that I live in a country, I'm from the Philippines and from Germany, where I can speak my mind, where I have the right to talk about, putting justice on the table. And I hope he can respect that, because here, right now, we have 65 other women all over the world. And if he can't respect the one different culture, I don't think people should respect his culture instead. So ayun, tumahimik silang lahat. And that's... So ayun.
Good
Yeah,
job.
but I was also really scared if, it's gonna lose me win the crown because I talked back to the guy. But, thank God it did not. So it was really challenging for me because I was really shocked that he said, like, it's not respectful for a woman to talk back to a man. And like, kailangan ba may gender tayo to put justice on the table? It's not like that. Hindi kami ganun sa bahay namin. I'm sorry.
Kaya
Ayun.
deserve mo yung crown, dear.
Ay, thank you.
Yeah. How about the other? Meron bang ganon na kinailangan ipaglaban niya talaga yung pagkababae niya?
Mauna na ako. Ako wala. Kasi sa pamamahay namin, sa pagpapalaki sa amin, hindi gender ang basehan na. It's utak, it's passion, it's talent, it's hard work. And pinasok na talaga, there's no entitlement in the household. You have to earn everyone's respect and trust. So, the moment na pinakawalan na kami at pwede na magtrabaho or lumabas na, sa sibilisasyon at makihalubilo, yun ang values na pinasok sa akin. So, anything that I want, I have to. My father used to say, gusto mo maging opera singer? Gusto mo pumasok sa College of Music? Sige, walang pera dyan pero susuportahan kita. Pero you have to be the best in that field. So, ganun sa pamamahay namin na, hindi naman literally I have to be the best, like I have to win the crown. But I really, the way we were brought up was that, everyone's pantay-pantay. You have to earn it. You have to show that you have talent and you have the ethics to get there. It's not gender.
Ako siguro,